Let's make a Mediterranean fusion salad. Now, these are the vegetables I'm going to use to make the salad, and I want you to clean them thoroughly and prepare them for salad. We are going to start by making our couscous. Now, this couscous I got in a pack, but I did not enjoy opening up this pack. If you could get brands that sell couscous in resealable pouches, it would be much more effective for you. But let's get on with it. Couscous are tiny seeds or tiny pearls of the Middle East, which is basically just semolina cereal that are like made into grains. Now we'll be adding couscous to our salad because we need some carbs to give our salad some body. Now, the easiest way to make couscous is by getting a hot pot of stock and pouring your couscous into the stock. Now, you do this and you let your couscous stand for about 3 to 5 minutes. And when you do this, you notice that your couscous has begun to soften. The couscous softens because it doesn't take as much time as regular grains to cook. But if you fear that your couscous is still a bit tough, you can set it on fire for a minute or two on low heat. Now here I add in my butter. I insist on butter, not margarine, because the taste of butter to couscous gives it this extra flavor, and the taste of margarine sometimes can be a bit rancid when had raw. So if you want to enjoy your couscous in the salad, I'd recommend a heaping teaspoon of butter. Let's make our dressing. So we smash some garlic and we put this into a plate that is large enough to take a fork and some heavy duty whisking. We are making this vinaigrette, which is lemon based, and we'll use it to dress our salad. Now, do not be afraid by the numbers. You'd be thinking, oh, it's quite a lot of oil. Don't be scared. By the time you incorporate this into your salad, you realize that it was just the perfect amount of liquid. Now, this is a nifty trick I picked up that allows me to juice my limes or my lemons, any citrus based thing, actually very, very quick and easy. If you do not have one of those fancy juicers, you could get your regular flow sieve and just juice that directly onto the plate. That way you trap all the seeds and all the pulp and just end up with beautiful juice. Take a look at that. So I'll just add some salt and some black pepper to my lime, lemon, and garlic mix. And here I start drizzling in the olive oil. As you can see, it takes quite a little hand action, but it is so worth it at the end of the day. I advise that you take your time to drizzle in the oil, except you're using a blender to make this dressing. If you're using it your hand like I did, and like most people that don't have blenders or wouldn't want to go through the stress of that, just gradually introduce the oil into the vinaigrette. You see it start to change. You see the lemon is activating the oil and it's making some sort of creamy texture. It's just a food science. It's not bougie. Now I'm just going to add some vinegar into this as well to add an extra flavor profile. But this is completely optional. If you do not have some apple cider vinegar, please do not use white vinegar to do this. And yes, more hand action. And we're going to make sure we drizzle in all of the oil. Yes, all 1.5 cup of it. We're going to drizzle everything until our vinaigrette is really, really, really fully incorporated. And once that is done, it is time to assemble our salad. So you can see I cut my cabbage in thin strips, and I did the same thing with my carrots as well. The bell peppers I cut into bite-sized pieces. You don't need to be so fine while you're chopping your vegetables, it's all going to end up in a salad that is going to get tossed with some dressing. So, as rustic as you can get. Here I incorporate my couscous and my vegetables to make sure everything is evenly distributed. That way it's easier to introduce my vinaigrette into the salad and makes for even distribution. We are not trying to have the bell peppers at one end, the cucumbers at one end. No, the idea is even distribution. Here I introduce the vinaigrette into the salad, and at this point I just get really happy because I know this is going to taste amazing. Now if you watch the carrot closely, you see when the oil in the vinaigrette has incorporated into the salad, you see the carrot and the veggies get more shinier, and that just means that your vegetables is accepting the dressing, and that just means your salad is going to be so good. And here I'm plating my veggies. If you can see, our cabbage has started to wilt, and this is due to the presence of the lemon in the salad dressing. And I'm dressing this particular platter with some pomegranate, which I'll show you all how to deseed in another video, as well as some shawarma croutons. I'll show you how I make this as well in another video. But all this dressing is completely optional. You can have your salad just as is, like this, the way I assembled on this plate. And this is just the best way to start any dinner. And let me know when you try it, how you did it, what went wrong, what went right. And you can just garnish with some herbs and enjoy, really. Boujee's Mediterranean Fusion Salad.